Hello everybody, me Chris at Pro-Am with our Friday talk. Today I'm going to talk about lace-up kind of gloves, our versions and what some of the other companies do, and sort of a little bit of a comparison. We do 3 different levels of what I call a pro sparring glove, because it's mostly pros or the top level amateurs that use a lace-up glove. We do a new club range of it because people asked us for a cheaper range. True pro sparring glove, and we do top pro sparring, which is the hybrid at the minute. Not of course forgetting this one is taken over from the V Shadow, because we did this as a limited edition to see what people thought of it, and we want to keep it a limited edition and see how they go. Now, other companies around this price range, it's difficult because not many top companies can compete with our prices. As you know, we do quite a bit with Campion, which is, I would say, a budget Mexican brand. They're an old Mexican company from the Casanova family. As you can see, they are traditional Mexican glove all the way around. Beautiful, nice smelling Mexican leather, a typical satin type lining, long in the sleeve, and one piece of natural latex in there. Now we all know what these are like. They're a puncher's glove, they're rough and ready, get stuck in, have a fight. That's a Mexican puncher's gloves. Now for Mexican gloves, these retail about 100 quid. You try finding a Mexican glove for 100 quid anywhere, or 100 pounds to my international people. So 100 pounds is a good deal for a Mexican glove. Now, our new club glove is the same as our club gloves with the velcro strap, but with the lace up on, so it's a budget leather glove. It's not as budget as the club glove because we don't make any money on that, so it comes a little bit more expensive, and I believe they cost a little bit more to make for some reason, but in most ways it is identical to our club glove with that nice medium padding, the perfect curve in the thumb, nice long in the cuff, nice long laces. They weigh what they say they weigh. The markings on the thing, 16 ounce, so everyone can see it. And inside we have that lovely soft sweat repellent lining, so they're really comfortable, and we retail these at £70. That's the starting price for these. They come in all the usual colours. The opening offer for when we release them will be £70 a pair. It may go up £5 or £10 eventually, but the opening price will be £70 on them, so it's an original budget priced glove. But like I always say to you, it's better than most gloves at double that price. Now, after that, we go to our £100 glove, as you all know, once again. Our lovely, thick, well padded pro sparring glove. As you know, same long laces, same lovely sweat repellent lining, but with that extra softer padding on it, that extra layer of soft padding, so it looks after your opponent or your gym mate when you're sparring. Very popular with all the top pros worldwide at the moment, these, because £100 and the lovely colours we do them in, you cannot go wrong. 14 and 16 ounce they come in, as do these, and we may do a 12 ounce in that one as well. Now at £100, you know, we're not greedy here. The nearest thing to that the other people can do is we have the likes of this. This is from Adidas. It's the Tilt 350, as you can see, with the wrist shake thing there, made of cactus leather. Now I'll take this one because I'm right-handed. Cactus leather, synthetic PU. Not a PU, but a synthetic leather. Now, it's not bad when you put it on. It does have that little kink in your wrist. For me, it's a little bit uncomfortable because your wrist doesn't walk. You don't walk around your wrist cocked, do you? So I'm not too sure about that. and it's got that lovely bugbear of mine. Because it's not leather, you get these ridges on the curve of the glove. As you can hear, they're rough, and I would imagine if they catch you anywhere on bare skin, you're going to cause an injury. So, as you can see, let me get it off. Not too sure about that lining. The lining's a bit baggy in them as well, but as you can see, that's all the way round, and they're quite big ridges. And yeah, I just think they're, for £130, they're roughly made. I know some people do rate them. I mean, look how loose that, you can see how loose that lining is. That's going to tear eventually, that. For me, that is not a top quality glove. And I'll be dead honest, since they came out, we've tried to sell them in the shop, because I do deal with Adidas. They're nice people. We you know, I've nothing against them or anything like that. Most of the stuff to do is beginner level and IBA approved level we deal with. So, but come on, 130 quid for an imitation leather glove. I mean, I like the idea that they're doing something different. They're not copying everybody else's ideas, and they are different. But for 130 quid, I would. It doesn't compare to our £70 glove, to be fair. All ours are premium leather. That is an awful, for me, it's not a good glove. Now going the other way, a little bit dearer, everyone knows of Rival. Now I deal with Rival as well. I like their stuff. It's different. It's not like anybody else's. They don't. The gloves especially are all unique. They've gone the synthetic leather way as well. So now this glove, the old RS1, I like this glove. I love this bit, the lace track, and I like the angle idea. It's all theirs. People copy it. The X-Track, you know, a few other brands copy that as well, but it's theirs. They used to make this in leather, and it was quite a good glove, but they did have a bit of a fault on it. Some people picked up was the thumbs a bit high up. But when you put this on, it's got the same sort of lining we've got here, not identical, but similar lining, nice and comfortable inside. You can move the glove about a bit, so it's you make a good fist in it, because it's got a good fingertip grip like ours. And you'll notice it's not as the ridges aren't as pronounced on this one as they are on the Adidas glove. But again, it is PU, not PU, but synthetic. Nice glove. The only thing I would say about them really is the grip bars are very soft and you can't get a good grip on it. But apart from that, and the thumb on these are an older model anyway now. Although we've got a brand new pair, they've still got them in stock as well, I would imagine. They are a nice glove, but again, a synthetic leather glove, and I think these retail about £160. So that is dearer than our top of the range glove. Now, at 125 to 140, we do the V Shadow, which is multi-layered with gel packs in them and everything, with a longer cuff, as you know. That's our limited edition one in 14s and 16s. When they're gone, they're gone. And taking its place is our hybrid glove. Now our hybrid glove, we developed this over a year ago. People are always saying, can't we have a horsehair glove for sparring? Well, not really. So what we've done, we've put our horsehair mat in the knuckle area, what can't be split. It's made into a mat, so it cannot be split up. We haven't stuffed it with horsehair like the old school people do. We put a piece of foam in, so it can't be pushed down and away, and another layer over the top to keep it nice and formed, and a nice layer inside as well. So this is our hybrid sparring or training glove. Again, 16 and 14 ounce. They will be coming in. They won't be coming in this colour, unfortunately. But if you like this colour, let us know, and we might introduce it again. The two colours this one's coming in is white with metallic red and blue on it, and yellow with blue and red on it. This is our velcro range, as in the horsehair fight gloves. So everyone who's taken these so far, well, we've had a few top professionals using these to test them out over the last 12 months. Brandon Dior, as you've seen before, he's using a pair of these. He loves them. He thinks they're absolutely superb. We also do these in a custom range colour as well. So look out for our website. They will come in custom colours where you can choose your colours on the website. This glove and this glove, the Pro Sparring custom. None of the other cheaper gloves. But these will be about £140. I do think, I've been told, Rival do a similar glove called the Guerrero, but it's not. That's their version of something like this, their top glove, and I think it's about £250, £250. Their most popular top of the range glove is the RS100, which is this one. Again, it's in the synthetic leather, put your hand in it. Ooh. It's not as comfortable or as easy to put on the old RS1, but it's a nice glove. I like the webbing thing here. We've done that before, but it's a better idea to not get the thumb in the eye thing. And it's got the angle lace track, which is their signature thing as well. Shame they didn't put the X thing in there, because I think that's brilliant. Now, this seems to be a different synthetic to these, where this is very, very close to a real leather. This one is very, I don't know if you can hear that, it's got a grain in it, so maybe that's what's causing that. And it's got that sharp thing there again, and if I take it off, you'll see around there it's like the Adidas one where it's very sharp and ridgy. The other thing I'm not too keen on that we never have is this mesh. I've learnt in the past that sweat destroys this and they will rip. I will say I've never seen a pair of these doing that, but on the other hand, none of our boxers in our gym have used these. But there you go. The fist shape is ergonomically correct, nice. But I think they're £190. So when you think it's a PU glove, not a PU, well, I keep saying that, don't I? It's a synthetic leather glove, and it's double the price of them. It's almost double the price of them, and it's 60% dearer than them. And these are all premium grade 1 leather. Now I'll show you something else while we're on the subject of lace-up gloves. When you get a lace-up glove, the reason the top pros and everybody use lace-up gloves is when you have a velcro version like we do. Give me 1 second. We do this in the velcro, as you know. When you put a velcro glove on, as you use it and use it and use it, obviously when they get older and older, you're pulling this as tight as you can, and it's twisting the glove. The gloves do end up twisting, and I've seen other brands, not ours at the minute, where the whole inner part of the glove has shifted across. So it's generally just for if you're on your own in the gym working out, or you're in an amateur club. It's faster and easier to use a velcro glove. You can stick them on yourself, unless you're Jazza Dickens. If you follow Jazza, you'll know what I'm talking about. Now when you put on a lace-up glove, you pull it on, you pull it tight, and it pulls in that way. So it's pulling the glove around the hand, so it fits snugly and perfectly. So instead of twisting it all, so all the padding is in the correct place and it won't move. That's why you always see top pros and top amateurs and experienced boxers will always go for a lace-up glove. Of course, there's not as many pros in the gym, so generally their coach will lace it up for them properly. Now, there you've got my view on cheaper gloves this week, as in the lace-up gloves and why we have lace-ups and what are competitions like? I mean, I know there's loads of other brands, you could say. I mean, I'll mention quite a few UK brands, but I don't rate them as competition, because they've never had a pair of gloves on in their life except throwing snowballs in a schoolyard when they were kids. So they don't know what a good glove feels like. All this Pro-Am stuff is designed by me at the factory. So it's done correctly, so it fits your hand, same as a head guard, so it fits, they don't move, they fit well, they don't cause any injuries to you or your opponents, unless you're on a horsehair fight glove. Now, I've got 50 years in this game, from being an amateur boxer, to an amateur coach, to a professional trainer, at the championship level. So, all that 50 years in boxing experience goes into the development of all these gloves. Anybody who sort of usually gets one of these companies, a businessman, or I know one company, the guy's a dentist or a dental technician, and he's a boxing fan, so he's decided to open his own brand up, and basically copy other people's stuff really, and hybriding a bit of an Adidas and a bit of a rival to make his glove. I've got another company up here, apparently they're from a major bedding company, and one of the family decided they wanted to have their own boxing brand, so that's the kind of competition I've got really. And now we're getting people in other countries copying our things. This has been out for 12 months now, and recently we've seen somebody else being very successful with our design of glove from Pakistan again. Now the owner may not know that, it might be down to the factory, but there you go, it happens. But my advice is, if you want premium gloves, buy leather. That's my advice, my opinion. The guys at Rival and Adidas and other companies that prefer synthetics, they'll tell you it's old fashioned and this is the new latest thing. Ask them if they ever used a pair first and see how it's latest. They're getting second hand and third hand advice rather than actually doing it themselves. So this is the truth. You're not ever going to beat a leather for a boxing glove, basically because of the suppleness. You're not going to cause all them injuries with all these little ridges on the thing. All ours, nice and soft, it's skin. That's why we use leather. We've tried PU, we've tried Chinese synthetics. No, they're not good enough. From my personal point of view, they're not good enough. And to pay double for a synthetic leather glove that I personally know costs a fraction of a leather glove to make is it doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. So come and check out everything we do on www.proamboxing.co.uk. If it's not on there, it's, you see things in here, we're still developing them. Everything we do gets developed within our gym and other gyms before it goes out on sale. Like I say, these are the latest thing, the hybrid velcro. These, you all know, we've just improved these and they're out for sale. Get them bought, flying off the shelves, velcro and lace up. These are just coming in now. These are lovely. As we've been asked, a budget lace up glove for people who cannot afford or can't justify a full pro glove. I'll be deadly honest with you, having the shop, you see trends of what people buy. We sell this kind of stuff all the time, this kind of stuff all the time. I've sold 3 pairs of these in 2 years, so does that mean they're a great glove, or does it mean that they're not popular? Pretty similar with the Rival. A couple of years ago it was popular, we used to sell lots of it. We no longer sell much of it. I think people are probably finding it a little bit expensive. We've got a bit left if you want to come and buy it off us. You're not going to pay any more than you pay off Rival. We're not going to charge any extra. But have a good think before you buy. Is it worth paying more for a PU glove than it is for a genuine grade 1 leather glove? I don't think so. And like I always bang on, just because it's got a big brand name doesn't mean it's better than anything else. So I hope you've liked this one. Please like, subscribe, do the thumbs up, ring the bell, pass us on to your friends. I keep saying we need more followers, so get us followed. Follow us every week and we'll come up with more explanations and lessons and teaching and the differences in gloves, headgear, everything else. And I'll see you next week.